Hello again. Welcome back for episode 2. I'm going to discuss my catalysts in this episode. So where to begin? What are catalysts in the first place? Catalysts are like major events and things that happen in your life that kind of like guide you and push you forward into the path and down the path that you're meant to be on. For me personally, my very first catalyst happened about 3 years ago. Huge major event in my life that just really like changed everything. And if I didn't want to accept it for probably about a good year. I fought it and fought it and fought it. But when they happen, and when you can't fight it. You have no choice. So you just gotta accept it and roll with it. Otherwise, you're just gonna make things miserable. But anywho, so that first catalyst happened. It was a huge event that just really changed everything, changed my entire life. Before that happened, I was just kind of headed down the wrong path, and it was the universe saying like, hey, so what are you doing? Let's get it together here. So about a year after that was when the second catalyst came into my life, and that catalyst was doTERRA essential oils. I won't go into too much detail regarding essential oils. I'll do that in a different episode for anyone that's interested. But at that point, I was just kind of going through the motions of life. I wasn't really living, and I was just kind of there. Wasn't doing anything. I was just, I was doing stuff, and I was, building a future for myself, but I wasn't doing anything grand, so to speak. So, and my health was just not in a good state. My mindset was off. I was just not doing good at all. So then essential oils came into my life, and I still use them every single day for everything. And they kind of also led me, becoming involved with essential oils and that new, more of a holistic approach to life itself. I started getting into like self-development and, mindset and positivity and spirituality and, being more conscious and aware of, this beautiful thing called life. So, moving forward, the self-development and all of that goodness. So probably about a year after essential oils came into my life, and then even, with the self-development, I, became more confident in myself and more confident in what I was doing, and I still, there was still something more. I knew something more was coming. So I was single. I became independent. I had been living with roommates up until that point, and finally moved into my own apartment. And approximately 6 months after I moved into my own apartment for the very first time and became comfortable with that, I was single, found myself on a dating website, and my twin appeared. So that we started the whole all of the stages of the twin flame, and I didn't realize it until now. Of course, I'm, as you know from, if you listen to episode 1, I am newly awakened as of about 3 or 4 weeks, and he's also been a bit of a catalyst, so to speak, just in my life purpose. So yeah, it's been one heck of a journey. It's been very interesting, and I'll get into him and I more in future episodes, like, our initial connection, and then, how we've gone through the stages thus far. And we're actually coming up on a year that him and I, came into each other's lives. We still have not met in person. But I don't doubt that that day is coming, and I feel it's coming very soon. And I look forward to that. But there's work to be done in the meantime, and we both are working very, very hard. So it's beautiful, and yeah. So and then I said previously that he kind of pushed me into, I mean, he also was a bit of a catalyst. He kind of pushed me into my awakening. Like he really pushed me into my awakening, and I'll get into that in a different episode as well. You know, my actual awakening. So stay tuned for that. That was just amazing. Like, wow. That's all I can say. So, all right. Well, yeah, so, I mean, just pay attention to those things, those events, and, you know, be aware of what is happening in your life. I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Everything. Everything. Especially those moments and those events that happen that you're just like, wow, they just like completely make your life do a 180 or a 360, however major it is. But even the smaller events, you know, like certain little things that happen, those are catalysts, and those are things that just, you know, like guide you and push you towards where you are meant to be. And, you know, our lives, we all know our lives are already set out for us. We just have to, we have to make the moves, and we have to learn and move forward and trust and have faith that we are doing as we are supposed to, and listen to our guides, listen to our spirits, listen to, I mean, just listen, pay attention, and you'll get there. So, all right, I hope that resonated with you. If not, then it just wasn't meant for you, and that is okay. It is meant for someone else. And if you wouldn't mind, I would greatly appreciate it if you would like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications of future episodes. Any activity you have with any of my videos helps them get out to more people, and helps more people to hear my story, and you know, just keep moving forward in on my journey with my twin flame, and my journey to awakening and ascension. So I appreciate you. I hope you have a lovely day and stay elevated. Have a good one. Thanks, guys. Bye.